overall, it was a good performance, solid performance for our group. We go back and really just to talk about our football team. It's our first time we traveled together. So the logistics team did a great job of setting everything up with the hotel, air travel, meals. I thought it was excellent. The meeting space that we stayed here was really good. I got a good chance to have walkthroughs because when you have these night games, a lot of times what you'll do is you'll have meetings and you have extra walkthroughs, and that was, I think, beneficial for us. One of the goals for us, coming out of our first performance from last week was we wanted to start a little bit better. We wanted to have a faster start as a group, and I thought we did that. We came out, Justin had a nice drive, we created a field goal there for us, and defense came out in their first 2 series, had 2 3-and-outs, which was excellent, and then we ended up scoring our touchdown with our second offensive possession there. So that was good. And then in the third quarter, we came out. We had a nice defensive stop, created a short field, played complimentary football there, and then drove the ball down and scored another touchdown there to start the second half. So that was really one of our goals that we wanted to accomplish, and I think we got that done. Some really good plays in special teams. We had a couple of good explosive returns. Velas had a really nice punt return. Simba had a nice kick return. That was really good. And it's not just those guys. It's the guys that are blocking for them. The whole football team, the whole team that's out there did a nice job. And it's Hightower did a really good job of coaching those guys to do it the right way. So we're excited about that as well. And then, a lot of guys played. We had a lot of guys that played that are trying to make the roster. We still have a lot of battles open going forward. And we're excited about moving forward into this week. We have 2 days coming up. Players are day off tomorrow. We have 2 days coming up of practice. We'll get these corrections cleaned up from this game, and then another day off. And then we're really going to work into, for the Cleveland week, that's going to treat that like a game week. So we're going to have an in-season Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and an in-season Saturday, and then play the game on that next Saturday. So we're excited about getting that done with our players to go through the process with them the first time in a game week situation for that week. So with that, I'll open up to questions.
Matt, what did you like about the first team's offensive drive, and specifically how it fit kind of Justin's strengths with some of the play action stuff?
No, I think that's good. When you run the ball, which we've done a good job of, in spots, where we can do that, that's where it really creates the play action passes, and the movement passes. And we do a good job with that. And he does a really good job with the movement passes, the play actions, in pocket, out of pocket, and be able to deliver the ball. So we're excited about that.
Where did you see improvement in Justin's game this week from last week?
Yeah, it's a small sample size. We're talking about, 9 plays and a penalty, so 10 plays. So I thought the operation was good. His preparation was great. He handled the offense the way we wanted him to. Had a nice drive and scored the field goal. So I think it's progress. And again, I see more progress in practice sometimes. Where his footwork's getting better. His delivery, when he feels pressure, how he slides in the pocket and delivers the ball, that's getting a lot better too. So he's improving every single day.
Coach, how did you like Bayless returning punts?
I liked it. He's fast for sure, and he's explosive, and we're that's a challenge for him, because he's a rookie, and he's going to have to come in there and show guys what he can do, and I think he's up for the challenge.
What did you think of how the O-line played today? I know you've been doing a lot of shuffling with your offensive line. How did you feel like that?
Yeah, I thought it was solid. I don't, it's hard to really evaluate that sometimes. In the scrum there, when you look at the tape on the plane, I'll get a better feel for that. But overall, I felt really good about it.
You talk a lot about this gives you guys a chance to go through the operations of football. Did you feel like that was smooth with Luke calling the plays and getting the offense going?
Yeah, that's been great. Our guys have been really good on the headset. It's about having calm and clear communication on the headset. And I think when you have that, and it's got to be effective communication. So who's talking to who and when, and we've had that the first 2 games. And I think the operation of that's been really good. Communication from everything, from what unit's going on in the field, if we're going to go for it, what situations are coming up. We're always staying to play ahead. So that's been really good.
Have you decided yet what Justin's going to go in the next preseason?
Oh, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at that. We'll evaluate our football team and see where we are. I'll have a coordinators meeting sometime tomorrow, and we'll get everybody's opinion and go from there.
On the topic of communication, what went into the decision to not challenge that incompletion of
Yeah, so on that one, that's a good question because we, a couple of coaches on the sideline thought it bounced on the ground. We got one good look upstairs, and that was it. So we didn't have a second look at it, so we just decided just to let it go. In real time, in a real game, maybe I would have thrown it in there, but we didn't have a second look.
Anything else?
Yeah. With your defense, until kind of the last 5 minutes there, your defense had what, given up, 17 points in 7 quarters or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
How can you tell whether the scheme is coming along the way you want it to when, admittedly, sometimes you're playing threes against threes or twos against threes or whatever it may be?
Yeah, I think really you evaluate practice. It all starts in practice. You'll see it first in practice, the execution of the calls, the speed. And then in the game, you want to see the hitting and the tackling. We want to be able to show the intensity of how we hit, how we knock things back, and how we tackle. So I thought that was solid today. That always can be better. And our strip attempts have to be better. We got to get more calls. We got to cause more fumbles, take away more, the ball more. So we'll get after that this week.
Did Kyler have a
Yes, he did.
peanut punch?
Yep. Yeah, he sure did. Yep.
What did you see in him? This is from a first NFL action in the game.
Yeah, it was a small sample size. I'll have to look at the tape. To be honest, I don't have a feeling one way or the other right now.
When a guy comes home, there's an added pressure there. Did you talk to him about it? Did you say anything to him?
No, I just said, hey, have fun. Have fun, go out there and be yourself, and that's going to be good enough. So he's always on point there.
What is he like when he's himself?
He's real easygoing, high energy. He loves to try new things, and he's excited about trying new techniques, and he's working at it.
Matt, Kyler plays exclusively in the slot. Is that still the plan going forward, even in this game against Cleveland, or are you guys going to try to mix him up and put him on the outside as well?
Yeah, we're going to look at both things. We'll look at both things, putting him on the outside and still keeping him on the inside. We really like him on the inside, but certainly he's going to play on the outside too.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.